Mexico has all built for this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Houston Cougars, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Cougars offense gets onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just by 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Finds his target, and it's complete. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback still with the football. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Houston has moved into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. That's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. He's looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Bringing it out, it's pinned. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's check out the impact that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, and second down and 11. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
They've got him down out near the 40.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense.
The ball is loose. Scooped up in the defense. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Houston. A scoop and score. And this place is going crazy. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Rivera. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
And he keeps it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver in motion now. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Throughout with the sideline, but just a short gain. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. And the Mountaineers bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Now test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away, and that's not going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to scramble. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Now it's second down here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. A quick throw out left, complete. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Houston, 17. West Virginia, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Penn. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught quickly. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. The Mountaineers will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught in the flat by the running back.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Timeout called by the defense. They go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his target. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Makes a quick catch. Making people miss. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. And the Mountaineers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
West Virginia,
Looking to throw it on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The Mountaineers will bring their punt team onto the field. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Grab made by the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Big 12 championship. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and what could be a finish to this Big 12 championship they'll be talking about for a long, long time.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. It's a keeper running left. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
Caught the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Offense on the field to take over. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. The pass rush gets home.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
He's past the marker and still going. Juked one tackler and picks up first down yardage. Houston now operating in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend.
Touchdown, Houston. They are pouring it on now. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Houston, 27. West Virginia, 0.
Bringing it out. It's Penn. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a throw way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's complete. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tries the right with a quick throw. Whips it with the running back, but he's got work to do.
Well, Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. That completion sets up a second down play. They'll try the ground game here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
He escapes the pocket. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Well, Kirk Houston has the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. QB to the tight end for a completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
They stop him quickly, but not before a gain down to 6. It's 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Back in motion now. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. It's a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. But we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Houston. Great connection there for 6 points. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. He keeps it. QB draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And the Mountaineers will line up to kick it away. And he's on for his 5th punt of the day now. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And that run is good for 1st down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a...
And it's picked off! He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the running back takes the handoff. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grinding away with a running game. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Here's the 2nd down play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He finds his man. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire. All decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
41, West Virginia, 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Penn. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Inside give now from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.